Hello everyone, Abby here at Purple Cottage Crafts, and I am doing an impromptu like late night stitching and just a chat. So Steve is gone on a business trip. It's our little Dotson Bella walk clicking around on the floor in the kitchen. And Kaylee is upstairs, of course. She's got to go to work early tomorrow in school. So I don't sleep very well. I think most of you probably know that, just due to my chronic pain, and this is not about that. So, and, when Steve's here, usually we'll stay up till, he'll kind of stay up about midnight, 1 o'clock, and then he kind of, goes to sleep because he works from home. And I typically don't drift off to about 3 or 4. And then I sleep for maybe 3 or 4 hours after that. Then I get up again, and then, not out of bed, but I wake up, and then I'll kind of drift back off to sleep, and then I'll, usually around 11 or noon, I'm kind of up and doing things unless I have an appointment or plans with a friend or, something like that. So one of my usual things that I do, her little nails are clicking. Steve's got to trim her nails whenever he gets back. And what was I saying? Oh, so some of the stuff that I do to help me kind of fall asleep or whatever is, my favorite standbys of journaling, watching classic movies. I'll catch up on YouTube videos of different crafters and things that I like to listen to and follow. And there's more things. That's just off the top of my head. So since I've been pretty much addicted to this whole slow stitching thing, I thought I would just kind of go ahead, instead of going upstairs, laying down, trying to fall asleep when I can't fall asleep, I would just kind of sit down here, watch some classic movies, and do some slow stitching. And I just finished one. It was really good with Heather Graham and Abby. You just watched it. Humphrey Bogart, but I forget the name. I've seen it before. It's a pretty good movie. So I have a couple other ones that I've been saving to watch specifically when Steve left, and I watched that one, and then I was like, let me watch a little bit of YouTube, and I turned it on, and I'm like, let me just kind of do a little bit of mindless chit-chatting while I'm doing this, just doing some slow stitching. So I do have the project pulled up halfway. That was just easier for me to work this way, and you can see the panel starts from here and goes to here, but it's folded up, and it's easy for me to work that way, for one, and number two, I don't really want to show the whole thing until I'm done. So it's kind of, that's why I'm not going to give you a full-on peek of this or anything. So, oh great, and I got talking. I don't know where I left off at. I got to think, where was I? I did that one. I think I'm over here. Let me see. Yeah, I think I'll start back over here because that row's all done. And none of this is straight and perfect. I mean, kind of on the sides. Let me zoom in a little bit. Sorry. Oops. I keep knocking the camera on this tripod I have set up. And I hope the lighting's okay. I have my light on. And because it's obviously what time is it? I don't know what time it is here. Oh my God. Okay, so it's 1:24 in the morning. So anyway, so I thought I'd just turn on the camera and just do some mindless chatter. If I feel like this is too random and maybe kind of dumb, I won't upload it. But if you watch this, of course, I uploaded it. So I thought I'd just kind of turn on the video camera, just kind of a little bit of chitty chatty, and oops, gotta be careful. I do that sometimes when I'm kind of moving around. So let's see, what can we talk about? Let's see. Okay, I'll kind of give you guys an update on my craft rooms. So the flooring upstairs is done. It needs the baseboards, and there's still lighting and some finishing things like that. And then Steve will be kind of mapping out the built-in, so I need to take these out yet? Yeah, I think I probably do. The built-in wood paper, or it's going to be wood, the paper storage tray, he's going to build me like a wall system for it. And I'm super excited about that because probably out of all my supplies, paper and dyes are probably the most quantity of like a certain thing, but fabric is very closely behind it and trims and that kind of stuff. So I'm really excited to have, this permanent paper storage solution for me, because paper, after all, is my first love. And that's what I first kind of fell in love with, different types of different types of crafting and stuff. See, my mouth isn't always cooperating when I want to talk right. So, okay, so that's what's going on there. And then Steve had to order some more flooring. and for downstairs, because he didn't realize there's like a, have I shown you guys before another video? I can't remember, like in an update video or something. There was like a half, it's like a wall at the end of the floor, or the end of the room on the upstairs. We didn't know what that guy was going to do with it, what his plans were. And so Steve left half of it up for me so I could have like some storage, and that you wouldn't see like my rolling totes or, you know, things like that. Just like stuff that's you put like in a closet or something. And so, you know, I wanted flooring in there too. So, but I believe it's in. We got it from Lowe's. I'm pretty sure it's in. I think he told me. So when he gets back from his business trip, you know, we'll kind of have more progression on my rooms and stuff. So, and that way it gives our contractor time to work on other projects and stuff. So that's a little more time sensitive than mine. Of course, mine's not like dependent on you know, having like running water if he's doing like a demo for somebody's bathroom or their kitchen or something like that. And let's see, so then we got to do some more the electrical on the first floor. They're putting in, I don't remember the wattage of the lights because I just don't remember stuff like that. Oh, I just poked my finger. And so there's lights downstairs, but they're not the lights that came with the house. And so that's going to be done. One of Steve's cousins is an electrician, so that works out beautifully. Gotta love that family discount, right? And you can see I'm still trying to get used to the fabric, like being kind of like on my arm or whatever. I'm still trying to get used to working with the fabric in this manner. So I'm probably look a little bit awkward, but that's okay because that's just Abby. Awkward Abby, I guess. And I've picked out some paint swatches. If you follow my channel, you had already seen that little quick video I wanted to do, or I did do. And I was talking about going live in that video, and I tried 3 separate times, and I had some messages from some of you letting me know that you saw me there, that I was live, but it was like frozen. So I am so sorry about that. My husband doesn't know why it wasn't working. It doesn't make any sense because I go up there and do Skypes and stuff and show my girlfriends my crafting space and whatnot. Same kind of concept. So we just kind of talked, you know, kind of like, oh, we'll try again another day, because we did try 3 times in a row, and we had some errands we had to go run, so we just kind of gave up on it. So I will get that done again here, or I'm going to try again real soon. And so I'm narrowing down some of the paint options. I had a ton of samples up on the wall. Not all of those are going to be in the running for the room color. I have other things I'm going to be painting and kind of shabbing up with those different shades of, you know, purples, lavenders, that kind of stuff. And then I also like to use them in my crafting projects. So what ones I don't, you know, you're not going to go to waste, I guess what I'm trying to say, because I, you know, use that kind of stuff up. So that's going on there. I still haven't decided yet which shade I want to go for. I kind of need to go out there in the daytime, and because we don't have blinds for that upstairs window yet, because we just, you know, they just got put it in a couple weeks ago or somewhere around there, and see what colors I like the best. I'm probably going to end up going, like, picking my top 3 just from looking at the sample cards, the paint chips, and going to get a little sample of those the top 3 colors I like the best, and, you know, just swipe some on the wall and kind of look at it, you know, go back in the house, go back out there later, kind of look at it again, and just kind of get a better idea of what shade I'm going for that room. So, you know, I've been planning having my own craft room like pretty much my whole life, and I'm kind of I have the opportunity to kind of create in there what I want, what kind of space I want in there, and I'm still questioning the location of some of my different furniture pieces. If you haven't been following me very long, or never watched one of my older craft room tour videos, then you probably don't know that I have a lot of vintage, I guess, furniture, kind of decor stuff for my craft room for actual storage. Like, I have this really cool old gym locker system, and then I have like library card catalogs, stacks of those, and the old printer press trays. Where did I just leave off at? I keep getting myself lost. sometimes. And I have stuff like that, and just old wooden drawers and file cabinets, that kind of stuff. And so I'm still kind of trying to figure out where I want to place certain things, because I have 2 rooms to kind of spread that stuff out. So the main floor is going to be, or the main room, I guess, ground floor, whatever you want to call it. That's going to be like my main crafting space, where I do all my crafting, filming, like tutorials and things like that. And then upstairs, I'm going to have a dedicated table in front of the window of the upstairs room for like doing, taking photos of my projects and things are going to be up for sale. Will be, those pictures will be uploaded to my website that Steve is still working on for me. We have some serious, like, for real time planned when he gets back from his trip. So I'm not going to make him like work on the weekend. Not that it's work, because I'm his wife, but he does computer networks of 40, 50 hours a week. So that's his job. And he doesn't mind helping me and my family and stuff like that, and friends, but I feel, I don't want to take like advantage or whatever. So we'll probably work on that. Probably like the 1st of next week or something. And I'm also going to have, let me talk about my website for a second. It's something different. So I was a blogger before I was a YouTuber, and I've had my channel since 2011, I think, October 2011. But and I only made my YouTube channel as a requirement for one of my design teams I was on. It's Crafting Ireland. They were the 2 ladies lived in Ireland, and they had an online craft magazine, and they did live shows and that kind of stuff. And so one of the things they asked us is if we didn't have a YouTube channel, to make one and kind of do a tutorial on some type of a what's the word I'm looking for, like a technique or something, I guess. And mine was the resist embossing. So that was the very first video on my YouTube channel, and boy, it is painful for me to watch it because I have a nervous laugh. Steve was in the room because I didn't have any kind of setup with a camera, because I was a blogger. I made the projects, I did step out tutorial pictures, and I went and typed it about it out of the pictures and the photo carousel, all that kind of stuff. Video was like very new for me, and so I got nervous and I was giggling because, I was sitting there doing a tutorial, and Steve's standing there, and I felt silly doing that and stuff. So back to the website. Boy, that was kind of a little segue there. And so on the website, it's going to be, I'm not going to rename my blog, because I'm still always going to have it. I'll have a link to my old blog, which is Scrap and Abby, on my website. But when my website goes up, I'm going to be creating a new blog with just Purple Cottage crafts. And then I want to put up photos and that kind of thing for the different projects and things that I make, and samples of things that I make, so people have an idea of, oh, I would like to have this, but in my colors, or this, but a different size, or whatever. So I'm really excited about having that one platform kind of for everything, to people to buy items from me, to have the capability of filling out a really simple online form for, say, like these, for example, my slow stitching projects, and say they want one letter like ATC size, and they want to use them for junk journals or whatever. I can do. They can say like, these colors, or this kind of a theme, or this quantity, that kind of stuff. So that's where Steve's expertise is really going to come into play, because he can write different codes and stuff for me, to where that is, kind of a feature I can offer to people. I have an Etsy shop, and I opened it. Oh my goodness, oh my gosh, I don't know how long I've had that. And I only listed 2 things originally, because I was just new doing it that way, or selling my stuff. And I had a lot of people who would, my coworkers would see the different projects I made for my other friends at work, for like, birthdays or whatever, Christmas and stuff. And I would have things on my desk that I made for myself, just for myself. And so the 2 things I had listed on my Etsy shop, somebody in real life bought them, and I just never or never went back to selling anything there. And a lot of my commissions and sales and stuff were word of mouth, or people I actually knew in real life. And so that's mostly how I sell my stuff. But I really want to have a space. Since I don't work anymore, due to medical stuff, I don't have the interaction with people like I used to when I worked outside the house 40 plus hours a week. And, I've just really gotten this amazing community of friends and, support system. And obviously you includes all of you, my crafty friends, because when I go through your guys' comments and I try to get caught up, I'm so sorry. It really means a lot to me, and it helps lift my spirits and kind of distracts me from my pain for a little bit and stuff. So I'm just very blessed to have such an amazing and supportive community in the crafting community and stuff. And I've had the opportunity to meet other people that I don't know in the context of we don't have each other's phone numbers, we don't Skype craft, that kind of stuff, but I'll still comment under their videos or their pictures and things like that have asked me to make custom things for them. And now those are my favorite things to make, by the way, because I'm so about the details, and I absolutely love making things for people that are in their style or their colors. I can personalize it a little bit more if it's something special, and that's just really fun to me to do that. But I'm also going to have things on the website that are already made. It could be maybe 2 or 3 of these, maybe a tome or 2, a journal, maybe some ATCs, or I have these I did a video about. I could make a stack of these and sell those if I wanted to. And there's going to be some, I don't want to spill the beans on everything, but there are going to be some other things that are going to be offered on my website too. But I want to save that for when that launches. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to mention that a little bit, I guess, that is coming soon. Trying to get it timed with, Steve's goal is to have it done before my craft rooms are done. And then that way I kind of have some time while they're doing the finishing touches to kind of start loading pictures and things on there and making my first official, I'm not going to really call it a blog post, I guess, because it's on my website, but it's like my first initial post on my new website and stuff. So I'm pretty excited about it. So that'll be fun. Let's see, what else was I going to talk to you guys about? Trying to think of random things. I don't think I've shared them with you guys. I shared it with my girlfriends when we were Skype crafting for a few weeks ago. Maybe it was, when did I get those samples in? I don't know. It's been probably like a month or more, I'm guessing. And I ordered some different wallpaper samples. And before you say anything, wallpaper, no, this stuff is gorgeous, just gorgeous. And it's out in the RV bay, or else I would pause and go get it for you. I don't really want to go roll up the doors. It's almost 2 o'clock now. Yeah, about 1:43, and plus it's cold out there. I don't want to go out there right now, I'm sorry. But I will share them in an upcoming video. And so I'm kind of thinking about maybe having, I think I got like 4 or 5 samples, and there are 2 that I just fell in love with. And I don't want to have every wall a different, different paint color or different type of, wallpaper. That's the word, Abby. I don't want it to be like too crazy or whatever. But I want it to be really, an inviting place for me when I go in there, because this really is my kind of, therapy room, I guess you could say, kind of like my little retreat place or something. And I want it to reflect me. So there's obviously going to be some purples in there, lilacs, lavenders, that kind of thing. And I love shabby chic-y stuff, and I love the whole vintage vibe. So it's really going to be like Abby in a room, I guess you could say. And I just really want to make my place, my new space, cozy and inviting, and just really have some fun with making it my own place, because I've said this many times before, but I've never owned a home before. This is my first time. And so I'm very excited at the prospect that I can pretty much do what I want to the room. And that's huge to me. I'm just so very excited to finally be a homeowner. Steve's owned a house before, but I haven't. until now. And so it's just very exciting. And I'm really excited to share with all of you guys because, you know, it's not just going to be a place for me. It's going to represent the many, many online friendships and relationships that I have established since I've been on YouTube. And I just, you know, it's a fun place for me to be. I'm excited to get back to doing some actual live shows on my channel. I do go join my other girlfriends on their channels, and I love that. It's a lot of fun for me, especially since I don't really have a dedicated space to craft right now. You know, I'm able to sit in here. You know, if Steve's out and about or he's upstairs in the office doing whatever, you know, I can do like be on my friends' channels on their panel for live shows. So I'm excited to get back to that on my own channel. And there's just some different things I want to try out for this year, see if they kind of jive well with me and my channel and the whole vibe that I'm going for that. So it's really, really important to me. And it's been great for, you know, the whole pain distraction type of stuff. So because you know, my mind is pretty occupied with the room and, you know, the rest of the house remodel that we're going to be doing after my room is done. And so I'm really, really spoiled and very happy that Steve, you know, he said, because we had some other house stuff we were going to do first, and we started it. We've done some, the whole downstairs has been repainted. We have flooring that's here. It's been sitting in the garage, and so we're going to pick up the carpet. So that's the next thing on the list after my rooms are done, is to you know, get the flooring or get the carpet up and put our flooring down. And we also are going to have like a back patio cover, like awning type of thing out the back. And it's going to be nice because whenever I want to go out to my crafting space, I'm not going to you know, get drenched and stuff, because you know, I live in Oregon and it rains a lot here, and it'll just be really nice too when we have sun and stuff. It'll kind of keep us a little bit cooler and things like that. So I'm pretty excited about that as well. And it's just been a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I've been making some new crafty friends, some that I have, you know, like message back and forth, that kind of stuff, and that's been a lot of fun getting to know other crafters who follow me and reach out to me and stuff. I think I'm really enjoying that. And you know, it's just such a great big world out there, and it's just really neat to be able to reach out to other people and learn their type of crafting. Like this whole slow stitching thing that I'm so obsessed with, I've been able to find a whole ton of people on Instagram who are new to me to follow, and some of them are following me back, and they're encouraging me in their comments and messages about the whole slow stitching thing, telling me, you know, it looks great, keep going, you know, different tips on, you know, different types of tools, like the different types of thimbles to use, or like I'll ask some questions on a photo of their slow stitch project, and I'm like, hey, can you recommend or suggest a, you know, specific type of needle to use, or whatever. And it's been great because people are so willing to share that information with you. So that's been a lot of fun. And I'm pretty much obsessed with Instagram. After YouTube, Instagram is probably my next favorite. They might be equal, actually. And I don't know, I spend a lot of time when I'm trying to fall asleep and I'm not, you know, watching movies or whatever, on Instagram, just getting a lot of inspiration and just following new people. And same thing with Pinterest too. It's been a lot of fun making different boards for home decor and stuff like that. So that's been fun to do that. Let's see, what else am I rambling about? I've been talking for 24 minutes already. Holy cow. I think I'll stop this at 30 minutes. That sounds like probably a good stopping point. And yeah, so Steve called. He made it to Seattle, all safe and sound. So that's good. We're gonna make a trip up that way. Steve's got some family from Washington, and that's where he was born, actually. So there's some of the family we haven't seen since before we moved to Florida. So that'll be fun to get some time for him and go up there and visit family and kind of see the sights and do that kind of stuff. So that'll be fun. gonna try to get the kids and Kyron down here for dinner, or we go up there. They both work, and it's just kind of crazy schedule. You know, your young parents and work and stuff. So hopefully soon. I haven't seen Kyron in person for a few weeks. I'm like really missing that baby boy. So can't believe he's going to be 2 in September. That's when my kids' birthdays are. In April, there you go, Abby. It's just time has gone by so fast, and I'm so happy that reason 1001 that I'm happy we're back home is, you know, to be so close to our kids and Kyron. So it's just it's just really amazing. I'm very blessed, and life for me is really good right now. Medically, not so much, just because of my pain and that kind of stuff. But as far as like family and everything, it's just been a really wonderful time, and I'm just so happy that we're home, and you know, we get to see family a lot more. One of Steve's older brothers, there are 5 boys. He's got 1 younger and then 3 older. Wait, is that right? Yeah. Jeez, Abby. Apparently I can't count or something at 1 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, and so his one of his older brother's sons, who is 18 or 19, I can't remember which one. He's been hanging out with us for a little bit, for a few days. That's been fun. And Steve's had his brothers over to watch football and that kind of stuff. And it's just been a really great time spending time with family. So we've just really been enjoying ourselves. All right, so I'm at 26 minutes and 48 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. My face is getting making me not quite so happy right now, so I probably need to stop yakking so I can kind of get wound down and hopefully fall asleep before 4 o'clock in the morning. So I hope you kind of enjoy this little random chatty thing with me while I'm just kind of just doing some, you know, slow stitching and working on projects, and just a lot of fun. Still in the mood to do we'll kind of leave this as like a slow stitch and a chat, because kind of what I'm doing. Because it's very easy for me to do that just while I'm just kind of chit-chatting with you guys. And then let's go from there. So I don't have like a schedule for when I think I might want to do one of these. It's just kind of on a whim for me. So just, I guess, kind of keep your eyes peeled for another one of these little mindless chit-chatting videos, and we can go from there. So happy scrapping, happy planning, happy crafting, and happy slow stitching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.